soldier trapped underground. Ethan Brooks was a former U.S. Army soldier who had survived dangerous missions overseas. After years of service, he returned home to Texas hoping for a peaceful life with his wife and young daughter. One rainy evening, Ethan witnessed a black SUV forcing a frightened man into another vehicle near an abandoned industrial area. Believing someone was in danger, Ethan followed them from a distance and secretly recorded the scene on his phone. The next morning, Ethan reported what he had seen. But before authorities could investigate, unknown men arrived at his home. They took his phone and accused him of interfering in a secret operation. Ethan tried to explain that he was only helping, but nobody listened. Blindfolded and handcuffed, he was transported to a hidden underground prison. The place had no windows, no clocks, and no contact with the outside world. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. The guards rarely spoke. Ethan was known only by a number. He feared his family believed he had disappeared forever. To stay strong, Ethan followed the discipline he learned in the military. Every morning he exercised in his tiny cell. Every night he imagined reading bedtime stories to his daughter. One day, while cleaning a storage room, Ethan discovered a loose metal panel behind a shelf. Hidden inside were old maintenance maps of the underground facility. It was the first sign of hope he had seen in months. Carefully studying the maps, Ethan noticed a forgotten service tunnel leading toward the surface. For weeks he observed guard routines and planned every detail. Then came his chance. During a powerful storm, electricity flickered throughout the facility. Using the confusion as cover, Ethan slipped into the tunnel. He crawled through narrow passages, climbed rusty ladders, and pushed through heavy doors. After hours of struggle, he finally emerged into the cold night air. Weak and exhausted, Ethan reached a nearby highway where a truck driver stopped to help. Authorities launched an investigation, and the secret prison was eventually exposed. Months later, Ethan stood in his backyard watching his daughter ride her bicycle. Tears filled his eyes as she laughed and called his name. He had survived war, captivity, and loneliness. But the greatest victory was not escaping the prison. It was finding his way back home. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is refusing to give up when hope seems lost.